Focus. Are you working? Okay, yeah, that feels good. Hi. Hi, everybody. So, I think it's safe to say that we live in a weird, crazy world, and there's a lot of information floating out on there. So I just want to give you some of the information that I know about certain things and give you my thoughts on it. So today is Sunday, May 3rd, and phase 1 of reopening Florida due to the virus begins tomorrow, on May 4th. Phase 1 includes schools remaining closed, restaurants and retail at 25% capacity. Social distancing is going to continue, and the bars and the gyms and all that will remain closed. They're also advising that everyone continue to wear face masks and do not socialize in groups of more than 10. Now, why am I coming to you talking about this? I'm not a political channel. I don't touch on the normal news, at least. I'm coming to you because what does this say about the theme parks? When do I think that the theme parks will open? What do I think they'll look like? And how do I feel about certain things? According to blogmickey.com, the Reopen Task Force for the state of Florida is suggesting that with the guidelines that they put out, we will go over that in just a second, that theme parks in Florida should open at some point during their phase 2. When will their phase 2 begin for reopening Florida? That we don't know. I do know that Disney has canceled vacation bookings up until May 23rd. So if I were to throw out my own thought on that, is that they probably won't open anytime in May. I'm hoping early to mid-June. I'm thinking it's probably closer to mid-June though. As for Universal, they tend to do whatever it is that Magic Kingdom does. Usually with the theme parks, especially in Central Florida, whatever Disney does, because they are the giant, the other ones will follow. So Universal, SeaWorld, Fun Spot, whatever. So here it is, it's mid-June. Hopefully, we're open, okay? What will these parks look like? How do I think they're gonna operate on a day-to-day basis? Now, the mayor of Orlando, with the help of Governor Ron DeSantis and his Reopening Florida Task Force, has given out a guideline of what the theme park should do during their phase 1, which yes, they will open up in separate phases as well. The guidelines are tape measuring 6 feet apart in ride attractions and queues, and that I get. You know, ultimately we're going to be lining up and we just have to have 6 feet. I would imagine if not between each person, but probably each party. I think that the lines are gonna get nuts, to say the least. You're talking 200 minutes for Flight of Passage now? Can't even imagine. They're gonna have to, I know Disney and Universal are not fans of doing this, but they're just gonna have to cut the line at some point. The other one is that staff will have to regularly wipe down ride cars and railings and just touch points. This feels like a no-brainer. Hopefully we find a fast, efficient way of doing that so we can get people back onto these cards as fast as possible. The third guideline is that in both phases 1 and 2, and I will get to that in just a second, staff 65 plus in age are required to stay home. This virus really seems to attack the elderly. When young people get it, they have a higher chance of being okay. Just keep everybody safe. All right, and phase 1 is going to be the park at 50% capacity. And phase 2 is going to be the park at 75% capacity. If I know anything about Disney, and I know anything about Universal and how perfectionist they are, seeing as the 50 and the 75 for phase 1 and 2 were government mandates, that is the highest they can possibly go, I think we're actually going to go 3 phases. I have no inside sources. This is just what I think. I think we're going to start at 25, then we're going to go 50, then we're going to go 75. This is just so that they can get used to the crowd level and they can push social distance as far as they possibly can. Now for the mandates, the things that they are absolutely 100% required to do. They do not have a choice on these things. All employees are required to wear face masks, and guests are strongly encouraged it. Doesn't shock me at all. You know, you go to a grocery store now and all the employees are required to wear masks as well. I also think that they're strongly encouraging people in the public to wear masks. Why wouldn't they encourage it in a theme park? I get it. And if you want some fun ones, Disney announced just the other day that they're actually going to sell a pack of 4 for $20. Definitely be wearing mine. I actually have one that was made by my good buddy Ken. You guys know him. He's a friend of the channel. He'll actually be in my next week's video. I'll just wear this one. I'm good. God almighty, these things are hot. Ugh. Whew. Touchless hand sanitizer. Available at the entry and exit of every park, and the entry and exit of every building and ride. I fully agree, and I will take advantage, actually, to be honest. The more hand sanitizer to go around in this whole craziness, I think is the better. Temperature checks for all staff member prior to their shift. Any temperature above 100.4 cannot work. You're clearly sick. Go home and rest. I'm fine with it. Which is a wonderful segue into the next one, which is employees with flu-like symptoms are advised to stay home. I'm going to give the same answer. If you have flu-like symptoms, don't go to work. It's just for the safety of not only yourself, but everyone else around you. Stay home, take a day, get better. This isn't even just for cast members and theme park employees, okay? If you have a temperature of over 100 or flu-like symptoms, don't go to the theme park. I promise, drink some Gatorade, rest it up, you're gonna be fine, okay? Go when you're feeling better, you're gonna have a better time. All of these guidelines, to me, make sense. I think they're easy to swallow, I think they're nice, I think they all are logical steps in order to getting these parks back open, and I support all of them. I know that I will be there day 1, enjoying it with the rest of you. Until then, subscribe down below for weekly adventures. Ring that little bell icon for notifications on every single episode, and have a great day, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.